DJ Magellan in the chat.
Studio 2 with DJ KP.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Studio 2. I'm your host, DJ KP. It's the only podcast in the world that gets better with every episode, trust me. And we got another great episode planned today. It's action-packed. I got so much stuff to talk about with you. Let's get right into it. As always, I got my main man, J-No, in the booth with me.
What's good, everybody? What's up, everybody? What's going on, man?
Oh, that's John Dayton.
That's John Dayton.
I hit the wrong button.
There we go. What's up, everybody?
Take it easy now.
What's up with it?
How you been, J-No?
I've been all right, man. Living. How you been?
I'm doing great. I can see you already got some fans in here. Shout out to Lynn Bowles.
For sure. What's up, Lynn?
Mm-hmm.
What's going on
how's
with
TikTok treating you?
Oh, TikTok treating me real good.
Yeah, they're not
Big
being
shout
too
out to
rough on you.
TikTok. No, not too rough. All fun on there.
Anything new? Any new tracks coming out or anything like that?
Yeah,
We're still working with that everything brand new.
Yeah. I'm pushing everything brand new right now, but I definitely got some new music in the works. You know what I'm saying, definitely on the way.
Okay, hey, well, you already know he's here. I hit the wrong button already. We also got comic extraordinaire John Dayton in the studio.
Not J-No.
People
were probably confused for a second. They were like, I don't think so.
But John, you are looking fresh.
Thank you, man.
That's something that J-No definitely is always looking fresh.
For sure. You know it.
Of course.
What do you think about his outfit tonight, J-No?
Oh, I like it, man. I'm big on the colors anyway. So
Yeah.
I'm big on breaking wind more than anything.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Very, very 90s. Right. Hey, I just got that joke.
Yeah, you should have seen.
Hysterical. Thank you. Windbreakers, man.
Yeah, come on.
You can't really beat them. That's a style that kind of is coming back, I bet.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Much like the fanny pack.
It's not too thick. It's not too thin. Mm-hmm. Wind cuts right off me.
Yeah, the colors are looking amazing, but we don't just have one amazing comic in the building. We have another. Give it up for Stevie J.
What's going on?
Stevie, you just had a gig yourself, and you rushed all the way over here. You're a busy man. How'd it go tonight?
Hey, man. I mean, it went as well as it can go. I almost don't even want to admit what it was. Nah, on Monday nights I host trivia, and I mean, like I said, as well as it can go. I'll fully admit it. I hate trivia.
Hey,
I hate trivia.
That's a hard stance.
I hope nobody that pays me is tuned in, but I can't stand it. And the reason why is the people that go to trivia suck.
Hey, damn.
God,
damn.
They take it so seriously.
Dropping bombs already on the podcast.
So seriously.
Yeah.
Hey, I've never really been to a trivia night. It seems like something that might be fun. You get a nice group of people together, you know, on a certain topic. You're saying no. Not going so great.
I mean, it's a good time if you let it be a good time.
Mm-hmm.
But you got these people out there that go to trivia 5 nights a week at 5 different locations. They bring their pads of paper. They take it so seriously. And if I mispronounce something in a question or anything, they hop right on it.
Oh my gosh, yeah. You know what? I have done some trivia in my day, and you're totally right.
Yeah,
it gets
see, there's
crazy in
always
there.
one.
I've
There's
done
always
like
one group.
Harry Potter trivia, Star Wars trivia. The Office trivia went crazy at Brew River. People were getting very heated.
I
very,
can
very
imagine.
heated.
I remember that.
Imagine.
Do not mess with people's office, okay?
See, I came in and accidentally interrupted that.
yeah.
I remember specifically getting told to leave the room because
Holy
I
shit.
was being an interruption.
Hey, I like The Office, and you're not going to tell me that I can't think of a good question right now. But they had some bogus questions, actually.
Yeah.
Now that I'm thinking back to it. Did you have any bogus questions tonight that you knew was wrong, but you're like, screw it, I'm saying it anyway?
No. I fact check all my stuff.
There you go.
See, that's
Fact
smart.
check all my stuff.
That's how you keep yourself out of trouble.
Because it happened the first week where a
fuck.
question was wrong, and I had one person point it out, and then I got to admit it to every other team.
Oh, no.
So, yeah.
Hey, DJ Magellan says, I'm done supporting you, Stevie.
That's fine.
Dropping
That's
bombs
fine.
from the
DJ
chat.
DJ Magellan, the business partner, we know who actually finds the gigs for us.
Hey. All right. Well, hey, you guys got any shows coming up that you want to plug before we get into this weekly warm-up? And that's Jano, and here's John Dayton.
Yeah, let's get this figured out. All right.
All right, 3 is John, 2 is Jano. Okay, I got it.
That's
now.
all I asked. No, I think I have. Let me check real quick. I have January 20th and 21st. I have 2 shows, DC Comedy Loft. 2 shows each night.
Damn, you got 2 shows.
4 shows total, and then I am in New Jersey the 28th of January.
That's cool.
At About the Hops Brewery in some place in New Jersey.
Nice. So,
Yeah,
so you're really getting out there. You're going to have to travel a little bit to see this man. Any locals like Roadie Joe kind of things
I
coming
think we
up?
have. I think we have one in February also. Let me check that. Probably should
That's
have
not
done
too far
a little
off. That's not
research
too
on
far off.
myself before it came out,
Right.
We're going to assume you at
Yeah,
least
the
got
11th,
one in
February 11th, which I am also on. I think I'm hosting that one.
And that is the Roadie Joe's in Salisbury, because there's
Salisbury,
about to be 2. You think
There
they'll do
is.
some comedy over there?
It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna make some food first,
Gotcha.
and then figure that out. So
Stevie J, what you got coming up? You got any dates?
This Thursday in Lewis, Delaware, we've got Harvest Tide Steakhouse.
Awesome.
We'll be doing that. We got a nice little lineup of a lot of regional comics there. And on March 24th, which I guess that's not really coming up, but you can get your tickets now. We're heading to Ocean City for Cross Street Tavern.
Oh, cool.
Cross
And that's
Street
the first
Tavern.
time they're having comedy over there, right?
That is the first time they're having comedy
Good.
over there.
Got another
And,
venue.
nice.
We might have another one in Ocean City sometime in February. That is not official yet, but it's a pretty big venue.
Nice.
Pretty big venue.
Well, make sure you follow Stevie J for this information. It's probably
featuring
coming out
John
soon.
Dayton. Whatever you say, featuring John Dayton.
That's awesome. All right, guys. Well, it's time to get into this week's weekly warm-up. Just something that I do to get everybody warmed up, get everybody talking. I got a few topics to get off my chest. Figured it might be fun. All right, let's pull up this laptop, and let me lean over here. First up, new mascot in town, guys. What do y'all think about the new Commanders mascot? Any big football fans in here?
I am a big football fan. What is it?
It's a pig. It's
Oh, I
just
haven't-
it's
I
just a
hadn't seen it
pig.
yet.
So I guess they're
Interesting.
going back to their old days of being the Hogs. Remember that? Any
that's
Redskins fans? But
Okay.
you're right. It
That
seems a little
tracks
weird
now.
And his
I
name,
guess.
and he's not even like Commander Hog. He's like another name. He's like a General Hog, which I thought was weird.
Oh.
Lieutenant Hog or something like that.
And they're the Commanders.
under the Commander. So I thought they missed a shot there.
Well, that's just silly.
See, I don't really follow sports too much anymore. The only time that I followed sports was when I was a bartender for like 8 years.
Oh, yeah, because it's always
because I feel like I had to.
behind you.
Like otherwise, I didn't have anything to talk about to the customers.
Right.
But when I did start to actually follow football and start to pay attention to what was going on, I was raised in a Ravens household.
Yeah.
But my in-laws were all Redskins fans,
Oh,
and I already have my family's approval.
Right.
So I decided that I was going to be a Redskins fan.
Yeah.
Right,
Okay.
right.
So yeah,
So-
you did. They were like, yeah, it's okay.
There you go.
I'll
yeah, I was a
accept it either
Redskins
way.
fan growing up as a young. I don't know why. Just like
Yeah,
when
I
I was
think-
young, I liked the Redskins.
Man,
Now I
there's
like the Ravens.
There's a picture of me as a kid with an Eagles jersey on. I don't know why. I don't know why.
Well, KP, you're about the
think-
same age as I am.
Okay, yeah.
And there was a bar customer one time that told me I was too young to be a Redskins fan. I said,
Wow.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
How are you too young to be a Redskins fan? She goes, well, how old are you? What year were you born? I was like, I was born in 92. She's like, exactly. They haven't been good since you were born.
That is true, but it's
Fair
been
enough.
rough. But hey, we're
Fair
fans.
Hey.
And when I see this mascot, I can only think of one thing. It's kind of regional This is what I think of when I see this mascot. Red, hot, and blue. Anybody
Oh,
else?
yeah, that's crazy. Right before the bridge.
Yeah.
Right before the bridge.
I feel like they're ripping him off there. Yeah, kind of a silly mascot if you ask me.
Yeah.
I don't think the fans are too happy. But hey, on with the weekly warm-up. More sports. This guy, I mean, hockey players are supposed to be the toughest sports people in the world. Blake Wheeler played through a ruptured testicle this week.
Yeah.
Ruptured testicle,
Well,
guys.
yeah,
Wow.
they move around on razor blades.
Yeah.
So those men are not to be fucked with.
Right.
I mean, it's insane out here. It says he got hit by the puck. It's not like he got hit by a knee. He got hit by
man.
the puck itself.
See,
Ruptured a
dude.
testicle.
Wow.
And to play through that too.
Yeah, they
Is
get
insane.
teeth knocked out. You seen them hockey players just take them. They take a break in the middle of the game to fight each other. And the refs are like, okay, let him go. Like, okay, hold on, just let him. Let's hear him out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
do be getting it
and they're
in.
just whack,
Yeah, they be
whack.
getting it in.
Man,
I've
it's
got
so
a-
impressive.
I've got a consultation on March 21st to get my testicle purposely ruptured.
Oh, okay.
Gotta get that money from the
See, he
government.
got it for free.
Two kids, and I'm done.
Yeah, see,
I gotcha.
yeah, he got paid millions of dollars to get his done.
Yeah, Blake, we're feeling for you out here, man. You don't got to work that hard.
Man,
Yeah, I would have sat that one out.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right, guys, more sports. Jake Paul just signed a deal with an MMA league.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on that? I think that's pretty interesting. I want to see him get in the MMA ring this time. I'm sick of seeing him box non-boxers. Let's see him really
Right.
fight somebody.
Dude, first of all, if I can't fight professionally. I want to make that very clear.
Right.
If I got into a fight, I would be winded very quickly.
Right.
Right. I'm going to give it all every fiber of my being for about 30 seconds.
Right.
And then I'm going to be tired. Okay. That if you box at all, like you got to realize the man can throw hands. You know what I mean?
Right.
But like once you get into MMA, it's a whole different facet.
Definitely.
There's
That's a
jiu-jitsu,
different
there,
ballgame.
yeah, there's kickboxing where I saw a video of him hitting pads, like kicking pads. It didn't look bad.
Yeah,
So
and
you know what I mean?
Just started
Like,
kicking
yeah.
too. Just started kicking. He can
The
definitely
kid's an
strike.
athlete.
He's definitely
Like,
got some pop to him.
Yeah, both of the Paul brothers are athletes. Regardless, they were both. I mean, I think Logan Paul he wrestled in college. I think maybe Jake Paul did too. But like,
Okay.
I mean,
Oh,
they're
no, you're right.
athletes,
Yeah,
so-
I think they might have won a state championship in Ohio. So like they really
that's like
did.
that's like
wrestle.
football in Texas. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah.
Ohio and wrestling is like the craziest thing.
He was
these kids
supposed
are
to go up
gifted.
against Andrew Tate, wasn't he? Like,
That
weren't
would
they
be
set-
great.
Weren't
That
they
would be
set
great.
to go up against him? Now he's not. Obviously,
I saw them
Yeah.
posing together a couple times,
Yeah.
a couple photo ops there.
That would have been a big money game, right
But
there.
I know
Big
that
money match.
it definitely would, and I know he's called out Nate Diaz. So I would love to see that
Well,
fight too.
Man,
If he's not going to fight Andrew Tate, he should fight Nate.
but Nate Diaz got the dog in him.
He does.
Like-
But he's also. Don't you think he's over the hill? Where are my MMA fans at? Like he is.
Well, I mean,
over
he's
the
been
hill,
fighting
right?
for a
I
very
mean, what's
long
over
time.
the
Yeah,
hill for
yeah.
an MMA fighter?
That's true, too.
35?
Yeah, well, that's the
exactly.
thing. Is like,
exactly.
You think of Tony Ferguson, like he's been fighting for a long time, and the way Michael Chandler just soccer kicked his brains out, it's like that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's like it's gonna happen.
Yeah, I remember that front kick right
Yeah,
to the chin.
dude.
Yes.
It's unreal. I mean, that's the thing about fighting is like you're just getting the shit beat out of you for depending on how
Yeah.
long the fight is,
Right.
5 minutes at a time. Like I'm not 5 minutes, bro. I cannot.
The hardest part
imagine.
would be getting split open, going to your corner, and then going back out. That'd be the
Yeah,
hardest part.
I would
Right.
get split open immediately. Be like, I'm tapping.
Right.
Done. I'm that. Look at me at hospital.
But sometimes the adrenaline will save you. I could imagine the adrenaline
yeah.
getting me
Oh,
and not
yeah,
even
dude.
realize I was cut. But as soon as I realized I was cut and I stopped for like a minute, I'd be like, I'm not going back out.
yeah. It's like, you want me to sit down? No,
Sew me up.
you got me best right now.
Yeah.
I was a musical theater kid growing up. I got the shit kicked out of me for free.
And it wasn't acting.
Where's my money?
Yeah, right. That was real.
Yeah, that wasn't WWE. That was very much UFC. Yeah. All right. Some more sports. I'm really, really into this new Delmarva Sports Network. Have we all followed them on Facebook?
Nah, I
No.
haven't followed
They
him.
are getting extremely legit. Just imagine Sports Center top 10, but just all local.
I like their
On the
Wawa
shore?
studio.
Okay.
Oh,
You see
really?
them- when you see them on WBOC,
Is it
in the
all
morning,
Wawa?
The whole thing is just decked out
Nice.
Wawa.
Shout out to Wawa
nice.
for giving us that money for that
Yes.
for that awesome studio.
Nice.
But yeah, they got their,
Oh, yeah.
today's Superstar of Tomorrow presented by VP Shoes, and we got this little Nehemiah Dale, okay? But it doesn't just stop there, guys. We got all kinds of highlights. Like they just have this we got a highlight of the Seaford game.
been effective for them.
And I just feel like this is what's missing for the area. We can really get some athletes in here if we get people excited about the sports in this area.
Absolutely. Now
Right.
this is online. This is circulating. Scouts, everything else, like that kind of stuff. People have access to be able to see these local athletes. That's pretty cool.
And yeah, so I love that. And I got a lot of people who play for Seaford who are doing great. A lot of
Somebody's
rappers.
alarm going off. Okay, it just stopped.
I heard that just now
Okay,
too.
all right.
I thought it was just because I got the shit kicked out of me growing up.
Lunk alarm.
Do we have a vandal? Do we have a vandal outside? I have to check my Ring doorbell cam.
Oh
Everybody.
yeah, shout out to Ring doorbell cams.
I think I locked mine. I got all my DJ equipment in my car. I hope I locked my shit.
Oh, heavens to Betsy.
Yeah, it looks like. Oh, so no, that was Jano just locking his car. We're good to go, people.
Myself. Hopefully with me. It might have been me. I don't know.
But yeah, and here's some more footage from this awesome new sports
That's
network.
just a good still frame.
Look at this slam dunk competition from the Governor's Classic the past week or whatever.
Nice.
Had some kids out there really getting up. Jano, did you go to this? I remember you performed at this
Yeah, I
at
performed
one
it.
year.
Yeah, I performed one
Nice.
year, but I ain't go this year though.
Always a good event. They had a kid there this year that was 7'3".
Yeah.
High schooler, 7'3". Yep, junior.
That's crazy. Junior. What?
But yeah, guys,
means
go
he's just
go
gonna
ahead
keep
and
growing.
follow him. Go ahead and follow
Yeah,
Delmarva
yeah,
Sports
absolutely.
Network, and you can get all the know-how of what's going on, who's winning the championships, who's undefeated, all that kind of stuff.
Follow right here, right now.
That's
Delmarva
right.
Sports Network.
Nice. Stevie J's all over.
They're gonna get 3 follows right now.
Hell yeah. Tell them Studio 2 with DJ
I don't
KP
like to
sent you.
speak for you, but
All right, guys, some more sports. What do you think of what Shaq is saying in this clip right here? Do you? Whoa. So I got some more audio. Let me shut that up. There we go. What do y'all think about what Shaq's saying here? Do you agree or do you disagree? Let's go. Let me reload this.
anything Shaq says is, I think I'm gonna go ahead and agree.
To Markeith Morris, first of all, when you hit me, don't turn around. Don't turn around, Brad Miller.
Let's start that over one more time. Look at this hit right here. A little retaliation hit. Boom. He gets hit right there.
Ooh.
Seeks him out. Boom. And that guy was actually hurt. He was out for like months after that. Can you believe that? Shaq, speak up.
Do not turn around. You're either going to take it in the front or take it in the back. As a big guy,
Sounds a little weird, but we know what you mean.
Yeah, right.
touch him on the back.
Okay.
I have no problem with what the Joker did. I actually like it as a big guy. You got these guys fouling on you, hanging on. He hit them. Intentional, unnecessary roughness. So what do you do as a big guy? You go hit him back. When you hit me, don't turn your head because it's coming.
Do you agree with Shaq?
I do.
Yeah, I agree with
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, don't you know? You can't hit somebody and then immediately turn your back. You
Right.
really can't do that. You shouldn't be
So,
doing
I mean,
that.
and first of all, I would never ever hit Shaq. I want to make that very clear that I know my limitations in life.
We all saw
large
Steel.
man.
We all saw Steel.
Yeah.
You can really tear it up.
I'm all set.
But you know what? That was kind of old news. On to the next one. Let's see what we got here. This is kind of weird. Actor Edward Norton just learned that Pocahontas is his 12th great grandmother. Can't you see the resemblance?
Sure.
It's been whitewashed.
They've got the
It's
same little
all
chin.
creamer.
Like crazy, right? Pocahontas.
I mean, like the real story of Pocahontas, right? Like not the Disney one. Is like
John Smith and the raccoon. Yeah.
yeah,
no.
what? Yeah. Yeah. John Smith wasn't a really good guy, unfortunately. So yeah, I mean that makes sense.
Yeah.
that tracks.
It's just interesting. Anyone
Yeah.
ever do their what is it called? Is it called 23andMe?
23andMe or
yeah.
Ancestry or anything like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it there.
Yeah, I ain't never did that.
I'm gonna let it be what it is.
I've been interested in doing that kind of thing because I was adopted, so I don't know. Like I don't know any of my like too much about my background or anything. I know very minuscule. So I've been interested in trying to do some of that because I couldn't even tell you if somebody's like, "What ethnicities are you?" I'm like, white.
Yeah, it's like, and that's all I got.
That's what I got. I mean, I got a little olive and red year round, but you know,
just-
I
I
don't
just
know
get
what that
pink.
means.
Right.
I'm just pink.
That's
So-
the kind of stuff that makes you want to get it. You're not going to get Pocahontas. Pocahontas is not going to come up. I did mine. It was just like white, you're English, and you're
Yeah.
German.
Yeah,
And you got a little Irish in you. Go figure, right?
Yeah.
Could never have
Yeah.
figured that out.
Who'da thunk?
Could never figure
I
that
get
out.
that.
All right.
I've never looked into
Let's
it.
continue on with this weekly warm-up. Okay, this one's, let's see if y'all care about this at all. There was supposed to be a Workaholics movie, supposed to be in the making. And they just called it off. They just
I
canceled
just
it.
read about that.
They just canceled it, and that is some loose butthole. And you
Yep.
know exactly what I mean if
According
you
to Adam
watch that
Devine,
show.
yeah.
Yeah.
Very loose butthole about that.
Did you ever watch Workaholics?
Oh yeah, every second of it.
Stevie J?
I didn't watch every second of it, but I've watched.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I've definitely
I haven't
watched.
seen it.
You've
No,
seen it,
really?
Jada?
I haven't seen
Oh,
it.
never seen it.
It's a Comedy Central,
Silly show.
like the half-hour show. I think that would come on. God, I don't know, like mid-afternoon, and that's
Right.
where I would just be sitting on the.
To me,
sitting
it
on
was like the
couch.
last great sitcom or something
Yeah,
that
it
was on
close
like
to
Comedy
it.
Central.
No laugh track, just natural weird.
Right,
They were
okay,
just
okay.
weird dudes, 3 weird dudes that lived together.
I mean,
a lot
all
of drugs.
3 of them individually are hilarious.
Yeah.
So I can imagine if I watched more of it, I'd enjoy
Yeah,
it.
the
'cause-
three put together are crazy. But yeah, I saw they were Paramount Plus had like picked them up for a movie, and then just they said that they weren't part of their global
Yeah.
something or another for the new year, and then they just dropped it.
And
Yeah,
they
can-
and
Oh, wow.
they always destroy.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah,
their stuff.
Game Over Man. They did Game Over Man.
That's a good one,
Yeah.
man. You ever seen Game Over Man on
I have.
Netflix?
Oh man,
Had
yeah.
seen that
See,
one.
that's
Check that out on Netflix, guys.
Yeah,
Imagine if Entourage just said, "No, you know what? Never mind. We're not going to do a movie."
exactly. Yeah,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
nah.
It's
kinda like that.
It's crazy that they have the. I mean, they're obviously Paramount Plus, so they can kind of do whatever they want. they're a massive production company. So I can imagine they were just like, we don't feel it anymore.
Yeah, it
and
must
then
be,
click, done. Like what?
There's off that way. But yeah, Game Over Man, one of my favorite movies on it, honestly.
Yeah.
That's an entertaining movie. All right, on to the next one. Just some more comedy stuff. One of the longest workers on The Simpsons passed away recently. He worked on every single episode up until his passing. I'm a huge Simpsons fan. We got some comics here. Was Simpsons influential in your comedy growing up?
I wouldn't say influential in my comedy, but it was definitely influential in my laughter.
yeah.
I mean, it's a brilliant show. It's
Yeah.
I believe it is the longest running
Yeah.
adult anime, like record setting,
Yeah.
longest running
I
adult
think
animated
only
show.
Family Guy is behind them.
Yeah.
And they've been, that's like 20 seasons for Family Guy or more, a little bit more than that. But yeah, The Simpsons was always on,
Yeah.
at least in the background. You know
Always
what
a
I mean?
smart show. Always
Yeah.
kind of had a moral to it.
Yeah.
Just like
Oh,
a
yeah.
real throwback
Yeah.
of a show, but still hilarious.
It's always funny, like
Cutting
the,
edge.
The dynamic that they always pitched us is like the stupid, like husband that's always getting the whole family into something. And
Yeah.
that was always every like Family Guy, American Dad. That was like that was always what it
they
was.
made a template
Oh
almost.
yeah, exactly. I loved it. I was like, yeah, I could be that. I could be that stupid dad. I could definitely be that.
The NES,
Yeah.
the NES, like Nintendo NES skateboard.
Was there a
Simpsons
game?
Oh yeah. Do you remember Hit and Run?
Yeah.
Oh,
You
that
remember
is
Hit and
classic.
Run?
Yes.
Oh my god, that
The
was like
Simpsons had some games, and
that
the
was like
Family
Simpsons
Arcade game was
GTA.
great too.
Yes.
That Family Arcade
Yeah.
game, that was the first time I ever played Simpsons on a video game.
Oh yeah, dude. Big staple.
All right, we're going to continue with this weekly warm-up. We got a skyscraper opening up in town. Y'all ever heard of the Ross? You ever heard of the Ross? It's apparently a legit skyscraper
Yeah, I've
opening
seen
up
it.
in downtown Salisbury.
Yeah, it scares
We're
me every
talking
time
skyscraper?
it's
Nice.
huge. It's
That's
massive.
awesome. I
Every
like
time I
that.
come downtown, like coming past
Drop a
Hardy Jones,
bomb.
it's a huge building, massive,
Nice.
and I think it's going to be apartments.
Yeah,
Apartments.
it's
Is
opening
it a
up this fall.
restaurant or bar at the top. Like
They are doing that. They are
I'm
doing
trying,
a bar
I'm
at the
trying to
top.
hoping there's some sort of venue at the
Yeah,
top.
Right.
That's what they
Yeah,
say. That's what they
Some
say.
shows
Yeah.
with a view.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Who's building it?
Who's
Any
building
idea?
it?
View of
Is it
Salisbury.
Gillis?
Is it?
Gilkerson? Who knows?
Okay,
Must be
I'll
them,
sell my
right?
soul. Whatever.
But yeah, SU kids are moving in this fall to this skyscraper
Nice,
downtown.
no way.
Yeah. Mhm.
That's crazy. So
And,
it's, I just imagine it's like
Here's some pictures.
student housing, but
Boom, look at that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty big.
It's big.
That's virtual, but it's big.
Yeah, I mean, literally every time I go past it in Salisbury, I'm like, what?
But yeah, if they got a
Moving
venue
quick,
there, I'm
too.
gonna be gunning for it, just like Stevie J.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna get in there and DJ.
Yeah,
Right.
let's do it. Nice.
You can do the after party
Yes.
of the comedy show.
yes,
go.
that sounds good.
There
That
we
sounds
go.
good.
Right.
John, you could host it.
But yeah, little Salisbury growing up a little bit more each and every day. Oh, here's a fun one. Did you all see this? Bad Bunny angrily tosses fan's phone in the water over lack of respect.
Who's Bad Bunny?
Really?
Really?
Oh, I've upset the group.
No, you're not, I'm just shocked.
I don't
Is that
know.
real? Is that real?
Yeah, no, that's real. I don't know.
Nice.
I
He
don't
doesn't know who Bad
is.
Bunny is. How incredible is that? He's a Spanish music artist.
His fan base is crazy. Too.
Is it?
Like,
He
seeing his
broke the
shows-
record for most money accumulated while on tour this year.
That doesn't surprise me because there's probably so many people in those audiences that still don't even speak a lick of Spanish, but still love his music and get down to it.
My favorite line when I'm playing Bad Bunny in the club is, "Come on, I know you know the words," because they don't. Sing it now, sing it for me. You know?
Oh my God, that's so the most money accumulated on tour ever.
He's that kind of artist. That's why I was just shocked when you said who's Bad Bunny.
Yeah, I honestly did not know who that is.
But this is how he's going to treat you if you come up too close with that phone. All right.
Oh, no.
That's a girl doing selfie mode right now over the shoulder. He's going to take that in the water. In the water with it. Okay.
One swift move.
Man.
In the water. You got to jump in there like a Bad Bunny and get it.
Yeah, I'm gonna just let it go.
Let's watch that again. A little bit bigger this time. Dude.
Oh, shit.
Dude.
He was such a smart ass about it too.
Yeah,
He said,
dude.
yeah.
We need another.
Chuck.
That's crazy.
And these are some nice Spanish folk, and he's just going to toss the phone in the water.
Well, it's crazy. Is
Oh my God.
he let her get the pictures. He let her get the pictures, and then he got rid of the phone. So at least if she has
he is
cloud
savage for that.
storage, she can retrieve those pictures
Who
eventually.
actually still has cloud storage?
No, that is too much to deal with.
That's long term.
But he got his Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on with this. Check out this hook shot, all right? I got to see it one more time.
Oh man.
Hook. That was Matthew Johnson for the win right there.
Man.
He looks like
'Cause-
Trump handing out paper towels.
Yeah. See, the funny thing is no matter where that lands, that's a broken phone. Right?
Yeah, that's in the water. That's in the water.
Okay,
That's
yeah,
a splash.
even if it is concrete, that's a broken phone.
That's kerplunk is what that
Oh
said.
man, wonder why.
Hey, that turned out to be one of the best clips so far. I liked that one. That was hilarious.
Yeah.
Hey, here's a good one. There's a big fight going down. Who doesn't like a big fight?
I like fights.
And it's our man Taylor. His name is McMahon, right? Anyone know how to say his last name?
I'm not gonna speak on it
Okay,
because I
cool.
don't know.
I know somebody with the last
But
name Man, and
I
it's
do
spelled
know
like that.
Okay, it's just man.
So it looks like McMahon.
But either way, he's the champ in these parts. Big
Yeah.
MMA match coming up. Make sure everybody goes and
He's out
support.
of Salisbury MMA, correct?
Yep, he's out of Salisbury MMA.
Okay.
This kid is shredded, and he is a fight machine.
Yeah. He was he was a bouncer at Brew.
Was
right?
he? Man,
Yeah.
Okay.
Back when everyone stayed calm. At Brew,
Yeah,
'cause he was there.
yeah.
Right.
Well, yeah. I always felt safe around him.
Probably had the Fernando brothers in there too.
Yeah.
Who knows? Who
Yeah.
knows?
He's gonna be thinking that I'm dancing with him. I'm dancing so close.
Hey, he's a good-looking man. I will say that.
Yeah, no, very handsome fella.
But,
I would hate to I wouldn't fight him. I definitely wouldn't fight him. It's like I wouldn't fight if I was that pretty.
I think his nickname is Pretty Boy. I think.
Is it?
Everyone's got a nickname. I think it's Pretty Boy.
Yeah.
But he's got a documentary on Amazon if you want to learn more about him.
Yeah, filmed by the brand.
Yes, filmed by
Yeah.
the brand. Drop a bomb for the brand.
Yep.
Okay. Shout out to the brand.
But I'm a
Yeah.
huge MMA fan, and I haven't been to one yet. And I'm trying to think. Can we? You think you're going to go to this? What is this? The 21st?
Where's that
What's
at?
today? This is going to be at Harrington Exhibition Hall
Next Saturday.
Next
Okay.
Saturday, guys. Next Saturday.
Not this one, but next.
I'm thinking about going. What about you guys?
Let's see. I will be in
Let's just say we're
Washington
going.
D.C.
Oh, he's got a show. He's got a show. That's awesome. That's
I will
awesome.
be in Washington D.C. Unfortunately, I have to miss it. If it is, if you can illegally stream it for me, that'd be awesome.
I'm sure it will be on all the illegal streaming.
All right, perfect. That's
Yeah.
all I ask.
But yeah, I'm just urging everybody who doesn't know about it already, go to this, guys. It's a fight. Who doesn't like a good fight?
Yeah,
It's gonna be fun.
yeah.
And he's probably gonna win. All right. I mean, just judging by the picture alone, I say he wins by a landslide. Okay. Chase
Yeah.
ain't got nothing on him.
No. Look at you see the neck on that fella? That's how I base most fights. It's like, who's got a thicker neck, you know?
But hey, that
always
does it
said
for the weekly warm up, guys. I
Nice.
think we're warmed up and we're ready to go.
I'd say.
Show.
Sports.
Not a big sports guy.
No, like I said, I just pretty much when I bartended, that was about it. And now I don't bartend anymore. Now I don't really follow.
No. Cool. Hey, I'm kind of getting less and less into sports as I age. Honestly, I watch the highlights. I used to watch the games. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I just watch the Ravens suck and continue
Yeah,
to suck. And,
exactly.
you know,
That's what I did too. Just watch the Ravens.
Yeah, Ravens this year. I think they got a shot. If Lamar's in there, they could win the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hope so.
I would like to, I want to agree with you. But, I mean, I got a bad feeling Lamar might leave and then go somewhere else where it's more lucrative for him. And
There's no way he's that hurt. I think he's just sitting
weighing
out
his
'cause
options.
he's not getting paid.
Weighing his options.
He doesn't want to get too hurt.
I say he goes to like Miami or something. You know, it's not. I don't want it. I don't want that to happen.
Yeah.
But you know,
me either.
Hey, he's my favorite quarterback in the league. I never thought my favorite quarterback would play for the Ravens.
I know. Me either, as a Ravens fan.
All right. Well, we already got into our sports. Let's get into these main topics. And Jano, since we got some comics here, we're really talking a lot about stand-up comedy.
Okay.
I want to kind of get your opinion on it. Let's see if I get the right button, guys. This is a 50-50 shot. Yes,
There we go.
Got it. You ever watch stand-up comedy? You got any stand-up comedy specials that you can remember?
Oh yeah.
Growing up?
Yeah, I watched stand up. I like Cat Williams.
Hell
Big
yeah.
on
Yeah.
Cat Williams.
Oh, yeah.
Funny. I was big on Bernie Mac. Bernie
Yes.
Mac was
Oh, yeah.
real funny.
He might be one of the top 3 for me, man. He's really
man.
big.
Chris Tucker. Big on Chris Tucker. He was he was always one of my top.
Yeah.
Martin Lawrence.
Oh, absolutely.
So Jano,
I was definitely big on.
Jano's a little familiar.
Right.
Yeah, Martin Lawrence had some great specials growing up. Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Martin
Foxx, too.
Martin Lawrence and Martin Short together is probably my favorite comedy duo. Like of people that have done stuff together.
You're
two
conflating
comedians
right now.
together.
Yeah.
He's conflating right now, but it's okay. Steve Martin.
Steve Martin. Oh, I
Yeah,
was.
okay. That's why that confused me a little bit too.
Shoot.
Man,
Yeah,
for a second there, I was
yeah.
picturing Martin Lawrence and Martin Short.
Dude, I was too. I was like-
Martin's.
Yeah.
Okay.
They
All
look just
good.
the same, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I agree with you on that. And what's Steve Martin also did with Eddie Murphy, correct?
Did he?
Yeah, I think he was in where they switch lives as a rich and a poor man.
Now we're talking about Brewster's Brilliance or something like that. See, now I'm getting conflated.
Yeah. I don't know. Too many head
Well, on
injuries,
to the
you
main
know.
topic. On to the main topic at hand. And Jano, I just want to say I'm impressed.
Yeah.
Came out with some specials there. And you said Jamie Foxx. You're Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, I used to back in the day, I used to watch his stand up.
Are we talking about the Jamie Foxx show? Did he have a stand-up special?
No, he used to
I can't
stand
think of
up.
one.
Yeah,
he
he did stand up.
Man,
Yeah.
what a
And
talented
he
guy.
did roasts as
Yeah.
well. He did a roast. There's a roast, a video of him roasting somebody that
That's right.
went up and just was absolutely bombing during a roast.
You're right.
And
I've
then
heard
he
of
got
that.
a mic and was like pantomiming him being the inner thoughts of the guy that was bombing. He was like, "I'm fucking bombing right now."
I
Right
heard
into the
someone
mic.
telling a
It's so
story
fucking
about that
funny, dude.
recently.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
But yeah,
And on the spot.
no surprise, Jamie Foxx, one of the most talented people in Hollywood.
Yeah,
he
he's
does it
definitely
all.
talented. Yeah,
He played Ray Charles.
Right. Right.
And he's about to play Mike Tyson, isn't he?
Yeah. What?
Isn't he? Am I wrong on that?
I think I seen something about that.
Yeah, he's
I
about to
can
play
see
Mike
that.
Tyson.
I can see that.
What
you
a
gotta,
guy.
You gotta be big.
What a guy.
Right.
You gotta get big. Like which era of Mike Tyson?
Yeah.
Because young Mike Tyson,
He's got to get that
Good
lift
God.
going. He's got to get the
Yeah.
lift going. I bet he
Crazy.
can get it. He's going to nail that lift. But first topic of the day, guys. 5 most influential comedy specials to you specifically. I'm going to kick things off to get this ball rolling. I got my 5 most influential. And to me, that kind of means like people you grow up listening to.
Yeah.
So I got my screenshots here or some, let me pull it up. Number 1, we got Strategic Grill Locations, Mitch Hedberg. I know we got some
Oh,
Mitch
yeah.
Hedberg
Oh,
fans at
yeah,
the
dude.
table. Huh?
Man.
Huh? The one-liner king.
Yeah.
He really is
Why
the
do I
one-liner
have to
king.
have a receipt for a donut?
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, dude. Classic.
Stevie J?
No, one-liner king pretty much nails it.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone kind of never forgot him once they saw the Comedy Central presents that he
Oh,
did.
absolutely. Yeah.
The escalator joke.
Mhm.
I like an escalator because it can never be out of order. It can only become stairs.
Dude, like,
You'll never see an escalator temporary out of order sign. Only an escalator temporary stairs. Sorry for the convenience. Yeah. Just great jokes. Just
yeah,
great
dude.
jokes.
And that's the thing. It's like one-liners are a very special art because it's like you have to, like, that one-liner's gotta, like, it's gotta have the punch, because otherwise, like, a lot of people tell, they're storytellers, you know what I mean? So they're taking so much time telling a story, but with one-liners, it's like funny.
Seriously, yeah.
funny,
You go
funny.
from like 10 jokes in a special to like 100 when
That's
you
what I'm
got
saying.
one of those
Exactly.
guys.
Like writing to remember a special of one-liners, wild.
Yeah. He's
Wild.
kind of like a modern day Stephen Wright or something.
Yeah, for sure.
Stephen Wright joke here. For my birthday, I got a dehumidifier and a humidifier. I put them in the same room, let them fight it out. But next one, so that was my first one. Second one, really influential. I listened to this one growing up a lot. Greg Giraldo, Good Day to Cross a River. Anyone familiar with Greg Giraldo, the late, great
Yes.
roast
also,
master?
yeah, part of the roasts.
Yeah.
Rest in peace. I did not see this.
Hey,
I've
go
never
look it up
seen
on
this.
your spare
Yeah.
time. Really, really good stuff on that. Yeah, I'm just gonna go on. Now this is a classic, guys. It's Bill Cosby,
Yeah,
but hey,
well,
this
let me
was
tell-
one hell of a special. Bill Cosby himself. Jano, did you see this one?
No, I don't. Think
Where he's
I've seen
standing in front of a screen that's constantly changing colors.
No, I don't think I've seen that.
Hey, did you all see this
I
one?
don't think I saw this
No
one either.
way. I thought everyone on the planet saw
man.
this. That was just me and
It's
my
like,
little bubble.
yeah.
I watched this so many times.
It's
man.
like I watched a lot of the Cosby Show.
Literally the
Yeah, I
f-
did
it's
too.
like, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
Definitely Cosby.
Yeah.
Show.
and this is like like early Cosby Show or before the Cosby Show. His very first bit is about smoking weed in this special.
Really?
Yeah.
And this was when did this come out?
When did this come out? I must say right here. 81?
1983.
83.
83.
Yep.
I
So
was
really old.
I was not alive.
Yeah, me neither.
right.
My parents had like a VHS tape, and I just pop that thing on and watch it.
Yeah, see, and I didn't like it. It took a long time for me to even like realize Bill Cosby did stand up. You know what I mean? Like I knew of the Cosby Show, watched the Cosby Show, and I was like, wow, it's like I know him from the Cosby Show. It's like that's it. You know
Yeah,
what
I
mean?
consider that my
No.
favorite show growing up, Cosby
Oh,
Show.
yeah, absolutely.
And I even saw Bill Cosby at our very own Civic Center. Do y'all know that he even came here?
Oh, I didn't
That's
know,
crazy.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I saw Bill
How long ago
Cosby
was that?
live
I
at the Civic Center.
Yeah, I feel like I remember you telling me that, but I don't remember. When did that happen?
I don't. It must have been
How was it, like-
2000,
What?
and it was right after the Blue Collar Comedy Tour was there at the Civic Center. I saw Ron
2000.
White, Jeff Foxworthy, Bill Engvall, and Larry.
The year 2000?
Must have been
I
something
was
like
5.
that. How old are you now?
I am 27.
27. I'm
Yeah.
32. Say we're about 32. 30. I'm 32.
32.
32. Nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got a little bit of years on these guys. That's why I've seen
Right.
this Bill Cosby special. But yeah, he's got his very first bit in this special is about smoking weed and how you have to hold it in, and his cheeks come out and everything. He starts
Yeah.
coughing. It's like you would never expect Bill Cosby to have a bit like that. But yeah, it was
Yeah.
kind of risque.
See, that's what happened a lot. Is people like you remember Tim Allen, Tim
Yeah.
the Toolman Taylor. He did stand up before. I had no idea.
Yeah, he
I was
did.
like,
He
I
did.
just-
He was a
I
big,
just saw that he got busted for cocaine. And then that's the only thing I knew about him before.
Yeah.
Like I saw that on the news as a kid. Like I distinctly remember seeing his mugshot. I was
Oh
like,
yeah, that's right. He's got a
what?
good mugshot.
Yeah, he's got a
he
great
partied,
mugshot.
man.
Yeah,
Tim
he
partied.
Of course he did. Had to.
Tim the Toolman Taylor.
Yeah. If you had a show where you went,
And his whole
you
thing,
gotta do cocaine.
when he was coming up in the stand-up comedy, his whole thing was going like,
Yeah.
like a
That's
monkey
it.
or something.
Yeah.
It was
I don't
really
know,
hack.
man.
It was kind of hack actually.
Yeah, for sure.
But it was a sign of the times.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
guys.
it was.
Oh, that is my most influential.
Okay.
Anybody want to go next?
Stevie, you want to go? You want me to go?
You can go.
Okay, I can go next.
Beauty
go next.
before baldness.
Yeah, I respect that. I respect that. So I'm gonna start with my first one, my most influential to me, Dane Cook, Vicious Circle,
Nice.
because I remember watching it as a kid when I wasn't supposed to. I remember watching it on DVD at my cousin's house. He had that. He had My Best Friend's Girl, also Dane Cook, and then Employee of the Month, also Dane
Oh,
Cook.
I forgot about My Best Friend's Girl, but
Yeah,
Employee of the
yeah.
Month was pretty good.
So those were the 3 DVDs he had that I always watched every time I went to his house. But Vicious Circle was such a big deal to me because it was him selling out Madison Square Garden as a comedian.
Which is huge.
So there's only been 9 comics to sell out Madison Square Garden. So like him doing that was like bonkers. Like
Yeah.
and he did it so like the stage is literally like this in the middle of the entire Madison Square Garden, like a boxing event. You know what I mean? And he's just doing stand up.
Which is like perfect for him. He has to
Yeah.
be real physical. And
Oh
walking
yeah, dude,
around,
he's
roaming
running around the whole stage. Like if he had like, because a lot of times you do stand up, you got a corded mic. If he had a corded mic, it would not be the same show. You know what I mean? Like it adds a whole different.
It'd be all
level to
twisted
it.
up, definitely.
Yeah. Then second one, Kyle Kinane. I liked his old stuff better.
Kyle Kinane.
Yeah, he was the voice of Comedy Central.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So
I know
he's
you're
the
talking about.
voice of Comedy Central, which I think they are still. He's in a lawsuit with them, or is planning to be, because they are not paying him for his voice anymore.
Okay. But they're
And-
using it.
But they're using it
Yeah.
for like new comedy things that he had like voiced over, and they're still reusing it, and they're not paying him for it.
Dave Chappelle's a trendsetter.
Exactly.
Why do you say that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, because he had he went up same exact battle with the Chappelle show.
Yep.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
that's why he went on blast, and he pretty much told everybody, he's like, look, Chappelle show just came out, what was it, Netflix?
It was on
and
Netflix, yeah.
It came out on Netflix and somewhere else, though. Netflix and HBO Max.
Okay.
Netflix and HBO Max, and he told everybody to
Oh, okay. Now I
boycott
about what you're talking
watching
about.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they took it down, right?
And then,
Yep.
But
Exactly.
he told HBO Max that they were allowed to keep it because they supported his views on everything and everything. He's like, yeah, go ahead and keep it.
Right.
But Netflix did take it down.
Yeah. So that's what I mean. That's the thing. Unfortunately, is like if you use like your voice and it's you essentially sold your voice. In that situation, it's like,
and he's got a hell of a voice. I love his Comedy Central samples.
So it's like he's not getting paid for it anymore. It kind of fucking sucks. But
interesting choice. I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah, check that out. Third one, John Mulaney, New in Town.
Man, I forgot about John Mulaney.
Yep.
He is so fucking good.
I got to see him live in Jamestown, New York, for the Lucille Ball Comedy Festival.
Nice.
And it was incredible.
Pre or post rehab?
Pre.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I have not
Still
been
waiting
able
for that
to
post
see
rehab special.
I can't even imagine what the tickets were, but my girlfriend paid for them. So that was a drunken purchase on her behalf.
That's awesome. He's really one of the best.
Oh,
ever.
dude, absolutely. Matthew Browsard opened for him. And
Haven't heard of him.
He killed, dude. Absolutely killed. Let's see. Move to the next one. Donald Glover, Weirdo.
Oh, cool.
Childish Gambino.
That's another guy who's really
Sean,
talented.
I'm
huh?
not liking you right now, man.
Am I taking some from you? I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
I thought
I'm
that was
so
bound to
sorry,
happen,
dude.
bound to happen. Yeah.
That one was one of my favorites because I remember seeing him in Community. I remember like him making music, and then he started getting into
And
stand-up.
what was the YouTube channel he had? You know what I'm talking about? He had a bunch of YouTube skits. He's been funny for a while.
No, dude. I don't remember the YouTube skits, but I remember that special coming out, and he does this one bit where he's leaving a voicemail to like his lady he's babysitting for or something like that, and he turns around and like faces the other way and pretends the voice, and he's like screaming into the microphone, like pretending is the voicemail, but like his body isn't moving. So it's like everybody's just seeing it from the back, but hearing the voicemail. It's absolutely hilarious, dude. And like I have a bit that's like similar because of that. It's obviously a very different story, but I do the exact same thing. It's just hilarious.
I think I've seen you do it, maybe.
Yeah, I think so. I think you have too.
A couple times.
And then last one, Baron Vaughn, Anything.
Baron Vaughn? I haven't heard of some of these guys, man.
Baron Vaughn, he does he's very theatrical in the way he does bits, but he does a lot of voices, but they're not like impressions or anything like that, just big voices. And he does one called Crackadactyl, and you can just look at it yourself. It's amazing. So that's mine. Stevie, it seems as though I might have stolen a few from you, my friend.
Two of mine.
Okay.
What overlaps we got?
Two of mine are Weirdo.
Okay.
And that's just because I'm a big fan of his in general. He's one of those people that's freaking, he's brilliant.
Yeah.
I mean, there was 1 week where like just him as an artist, he dropped This Is America, while that same exact week that the Star Wars movie that he was in comes out. And
he
it's
played
just
Lando.
like yeah, it's just like in the same week, it's like two big hits of two completely different genres.
Absolutely, yeah.
And
He's all over the place.
Yeah.
yeah, and to be
Lando,
able to go back and kill it at stand up as well,
Crazy.
it's insane. But I'm a big fan of John Mulaney's just whole stature.
Yeah.
I feel like he brings the gentleman aspect of stand up, like the stand up with a suit.
Right.
Yeah.
Like there, and just he does get silly in every once in a while, but
Right.
for the most part, he just keeps his composure.
Yeah.
He's just deadpan. He's doing stand up comedy. He is standing up and he is doing comedy. And he's crushing it.
It's like very Marvelous Miss Maisel.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Great jokes. New in Town and Kid Gorgeous.
Kid Gorgeous.
Yeah, so good. So
was
good.
the middle one.
New in Town was the one where he his mom knew. And I'm getting my specials mixed up. I feel like the president.
Oh, yeah.
That was Kid Gorgeous.
Was that Kid
I
Gorgeous?
think that was Kid Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah. The first one was New in Town, and he did. now you're making me forget.
I love his CAPTCHA joke. His CAPTCHA joke on one of those specials.
Prove to me you're not. Yeah.
Shit is hilarious.
And then it's like kind of like a two for one. They were both before my time, but an evening with Robin Williams and an evening at the Met.
Okay.
Both Robin Williams.
Okay.
And that's just a lot of classic jokes came out of both of those
A
specials.
lot of firepower with that guy.
The golf, like the Scottish creating the game golf, like just a lot of classic bits that everybody has at least heard a part of, maybe not even knowing that it was a Robin Williams joke.
Oh, for sure.
You know, there's so many jokes that come out of those that are just everyday jokes now that people don't even know that Robin Williams was the one who wrote it.
Yeah, I can remember growing up real young and watching his HBO special with my parents because they thought, it's Robin Williams from Peter Pan and Jack. And it's just, fuck this and fuck that. He is really, really vulgar.
Yeah.
He was.
We had a good time. My parents let it roll. It was fun.
That's the thing is like you can do that when you do stand up. You know what I mean? It's like people expected, like, the thing with him is like he had the movies and then people were expecting that same person, like you said.
Can we talk about Jack for a little bit? The movie Jack? That was so sad.
Yeah, it was very sad.
That was so sad.
Yeah. So what was the one where he was a
Did you ever see that, J-No, Jack?
No.
You never saw Jack, where Robin Williams plays a kid who has like this condition where his body grows too fast, and he's like an adult. And
it's like the opposite of Benjamin Button.
That's what I was saying, the opposite of Benjamin Button.
But it was like a kid's like comedy, but it ended up being horribly sad at the end.
Yeah, because his body outaged him, and then he dies.
I did watch one when he played a woman.
Spoiler!
Didn't he play a woman in the movie?
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah, I seen that one.
Yeah.
Maybe the most
I've been a woman
energy
for 5
ever.
minutes and I'm already getting hot flashes.
Him and Jim Carrey, most energy ever out of a comic.
Absolutely. It's like watching Jim Carrey do stand up like back when he was James Carrey.
Oh,
like,
really?
In Living Color days. He did in Living Color.
James Carrey?
He was James Carrey on In Living Color, and also when he was doing stand up, and he was all physical, dude. Like he would dislocate his shoulder, throw it behind his head, just drop on stage. He was like, "This will be the last physical comedy I do."
Easily the most physical comedian
100%.
is Jim Carrey.
Bunch of impressions that were just looks.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. Fire
I mean,
Marshal Bill.
Not to like, because I feel like this kind of downgrades it, but it's not because it's a classic now. But The Grinch.
Absolutely,
The
dude.
Grinch.
That smile.
His face, none of that was mask. None of that was stuff they added to his face to make his smile look like that. That's all
Jim Carrey.
natural. Right
Yeah,
there.
that is crazy.
Yeah.
And just to be able to configure your face like that. There's a comedian out of Pennsylvania that you've seen before, Christian McCartney. Yeah, Christian McCartney, Mr. McCartney on
Mr.
TikTok.
McCartney on TikTok.
He's got like 4.1 million followers.
Hey.
He's crushing it. He comes out and does some shows with us around in this
Oh,
area.
really cool.
And his facial expression,
dude.
he's probably the only person that I can say is very good at that, just that facial manipulation to be able to do that. So that's not always easy to pull off because it depends on the size of your venue.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
I mean, if you're on a big stage with a big audience and everything like that, like your facial expressions really got to stand out in order to be able to see it from from
To
a theater or
translate.
something.
Yeah,
like
I agree.
That, where you got to be up on a big screen somewhere or something.
Oh man, and that kid is good. Like I gotta give it to him. I don't think he's been doing it for too long, but
There's
like
probably,
when you got it, you got it.
He's got a
there's
mill
probably
on TikTok.
sounds on TikTok. He's
Oh,
got
yeah.
4.1 mil on TikTok. There's probably sounds on TikTok that you heard a million times. You would
Once
trace
again.
back.
Oh, really?
Because excuse me, I heard his sounds before I heard him. I went back. I was like, oh, he used that sound too.
Yeah.
Oh snap! That is his sound.
Yeah, dude.
Jano, you got any sounds popping up on TikTok, or is it just the live basically for you?
No, I mean, I've been viral on TikTok a couple of times, but I ain't been
Mainly
viral
just
lately.
videos,
Yeah,
right?
but lately I've been just working on the streaming, growing as a streamer.
Like
Nice.
doing the battles and stuff like that.
Jano, what's your TikTok handle?
The official Jano, the official.
Yeah,
Jano.
definitely go follow this guy.
Official name?
Yeah, the.
Not like you. Don't you? Isn't that your
THE,
handle?
THE.
It's like D comedy.
DE comedy. Yeah.
D comic.
Right.
D comic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's funny. Everybody just assumes that that's because I'm a Delaware comic.
I know. I was going to ask you, is
what I
that
thought it was,
Delaware
too.
or is that Jamaican?
And that's so me and my wife, when we got married, we eloped on a tropical island in Grenada. We went to a sandals resort.
Wow.
And that was the first vacation that I went to where the friends that I made that worked there weren't the bartenders.
Right.
Like, cause I bartended for so long, like
Yeah.
it's just those were the friends that I made that worked there. I got close with the bartenders. It was the entertainment that I got, and there was two guys that worked there. There was Dewan D Entertainer, and then there was now I'm gonna mess up his name, Swazi D Dancer.
Oh, okay.
And so when I finally made my Instagram and started doing comedy on my Instagram, like as a joke to them, and it was just the inside joke to me and two other people across the country to make it Stevie J D comedy.
Cool, because half of me thought this is a shout out to Delaware, half of me thought this is like a shout out to like Secrets.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there
Yes.
you go. There you go. That's a smart idea.
But was that the end of your influential list?
And
Do you have a couple
then you can't go wrong with Eddie Murphy. I mean him in the jumpsuits and everything else like that. That's classic. That's one that's a go-to for almost everybody.
Yeah.
If you're watching
the red jumpsuit.
Yeah, the red jumpsuit. You know, if you're delirious. Yep.
That's awesome.
Man,
As far as classics go,
yeah.
those are probably.
Jano, do you ever see that one? That's a classic that a lot of people seen.
I know, I never seen that
Eddie
one.
Murphy. Honestly, I haven't really seen it either.
And that's
I know what you're talking about.
I was telling Kevin before the show started. I was like, when I think of like most influential like comics, I always think who sold out Madison Square Garden because of just the sheer numbers. Because there have only been 9 comics to sell out Madison Square Garden, and it's like I was like those because you think it's Andrew Dice Clay, George Carlin, Dane Cook, Kevin Hart, Aziz Ansari, Louis C.K. It's like all those guys are like staples. You know what I mean? And like to sell out Madison Square Garden, I'm like, that's what I want
happened to
to
Dane
do.
Cook?
His brother stole all his money.
Did you hear about that?
No.
Yeah, that's worth a Google.
Yeah. So his brother, to make spark notes of it, his brother was his manager. And Dane Cook was making releasing special movie,
Yeah, that's what I
special.
mean.
Selling out
special.
Madison Square Garden.
Dude, selling out Madison Square Garden.
HBO
and
series.
his brother was taking money from him the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
And then he went to move to L.A. and was going to move all his banking information from Boston
Found out
to
there was nothing
L.A.
there.
He goes in. He's like, I want to transfer all this money, and they're like, sir, there's no money.
Yeah.
And he's like over $1 million, over millions and millions of
He
dollars.
He was trying to like
He
buy
is
like a mansion
siphoned.
too or something.
Yeah, he was like, I
very
just want to buy a
confident.
house, and there's no money, nothing. His brother siphoned all of it,
And now
every
his
bit of it.
brother's rotting in a jail cell.
Both his parents died from cancer within like a month of each other while this is happening. So
Wow.
like Dane Cook is losing parents, lost his brother, lost all his money, and then it's like, how do you not become cynical? You know what I mean? It's like he still put out some stuff, but like you're not the same after that.
Yeah, and
It's
people
like,
started
that is
hating on him.
life-altering.
People just started hating on
Yeah.
him. It just happened.
Yeah, it's unfortunately like obviously one of my favorites just to watch it. Like it's like out of his hands completely, but it just was falling apart at left and right, and it's like you can't come back from that. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's what I think of for most influential is just like who's done the numbers. You know what I mean? And obviously who's put in the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And we're
That's the
going
two
to fly
things.
through this next one. These are my best because we got to get to some music reviews and stuff like that. So we're going to really fly through these. Here are my best stand-up specials, according to me. Mitch Hedberg, Altogether. That's my 5. Bigger and Blacker, Chris Rock. We haven't said Chris Rock's name
Chris
yet,
Rock.
right? I mean, that is a good one. Go ahead and watch that one. That one has me rolling. Ron White, They Call Me Tater Salad. I feel like this one
man.
really should be in the influential. This one, I watched this one growing up as a kid. You know what I mean?
That's something I hadn't thought about that in years.
Yeah, that's a crazy one. That's a crazy one. I'm telling you for the last time, this might just be the best ever.
Oh, Seinfeld?
It's Seinfeld's tried and true jokes.
Yeah.
This is tried and true personified.
Absolutely. I like that he played a comic.
Anthony
in his own show.
Anthony Jeselnik, Caligula. We got any Anthony Jeselnik fans?
He is one deadpan dark comic.
Yep. Yeah, his latest special was called Fire in the Maternity Ward. So that gives you a little. And then Zach Galifianakis live at the Purple Onion.
Oh man, was that when he was playing piano?
Yes.
Was he playing piano for
Yes.
that? Dude.
That's a really funny one.
See, I love when you can mix music and comedy, like Bo Burnham.
Oh, Bo
Like,
Burnham
dude,
is just, he's a whole genre.
I
himself.
want to learn to play the piano, at least like even shitty. You know what I mean? Like if I can learn to play just some keys on the piano to make it sound decent, that's all I want. I'll do stand up with that. And I also want a live auto-tune pedal.
That'd be
Because
cool.
if I could break out auto-tune in the middle of a stand-up show, that would be so fucking funny.
There you go.
The unexpecting.
be
It's
awesome,
like, does
dude.
he have auto-tune now?
I've got a bit that would be perfect for.
You see what I'm saying?
I do.
Dude?
I wish I had thought about. I wish I had
Yeah.
thought about Bo Burnham because he is incredible. He probably would have been on the countdown.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And I got a little honorable mention at the very end. This one came out pretty recently. Adam Sandler, 100% Fresh. Did y'all see that on Netflix?
I did. I liked it. It wasn't my favorite.
Nice. Yeah, I thought it was really good.
I love Adam Sandler. I want to make that very clear.
Absolutely.
I'm not shitting on Adam Sandler whatsoever. But it was clips, wasn't it?
It was. Yeah. It was one of those things where it's like different venues.
It was clips at different venues.
Like a best of.
Yeah,
like a best
it's like,
of.
let me see the shit that didn't go well. You know what I mean? Like, it's like if you're gonna do it like that, release all that stuff too. Like how Bo Burnham did the outtakes for his special. It's like let me see the shit that didn't go well.
Yeah,
I want to see a bomb.
Right. Yeah, he is a weirdo genius, that Bo Burnham.
Oh, dude, nobody else like him.
But real quick, what do you think are the best stand-up specials?
Best for
Or did you already pretty much?
Yeah, I mean that's where I'm at. That's for for me personally. Obviously, I can't speak for everybody else. That's what brought me into comedy.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's hundreds of thousands of more that came out before my time that were way more influential, like to the actual comedy game, which I can respect that. It's like, but that's everybody else's favorite. You know what I mean? So, but I do respect all the old heads, because without them, I would not even have a inkling of a chance.
Exactly.
So,
that's when I was really watching too.
Oh yeah, exactly.
And Stevie J, any the best ever?
I mean, I'm a big fan of Bert Kreischer.
Nice.
I am. I'm a big fan, and the machine. The machine was a cool concept for me because it was just a clip of one full special that went viral as hell.
Oh yeah, dude.
And therefore, the entire special got to blow up.
Yep.
But one of his more recent one was Secrets Day, or I think it's called Secrets Day, and that one I enjoyed a lot because like me, he has 2 daughters,
Right.
And a lot of that special was him talking about and resonating, having 2 daughters and raising 2 girls, and one being smarter than the other, and mine are young still. I got 2.5 years
You'll
and
see
11
which
months.
one's smarter.
So I'm curious. The 2.5-year-old is smart as hell,
Right.
So I'm kind of worried about the 11-month-old.
It's like maybe
She
the other one
got a
got
lot to
all
live
of
up
it.
to already.
Right, heard that.
But I think it was who was it? It was Bob Saget that said, "You have a kid, you get 10 more minutes of material."
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's probably true, man.
Absolutely.
That probably is 100% true.
You got 2. That's 20.
There you go. He said, "Get married, have 10 more minutes of material. Have a kid, 10 more minutes of material. Have another kid, 10 more minutes of material."
John, you thinking about it? Huh? Gonna have a kid for that material?
Oh no, not the kid. Oh God, you're setting me up for something way worse.
She writes her own material. Dude.
Yeah,
she does. She writes her own material. She gets
Oh,
gets into conversations and stuff like that too. And I'm just like, did that really just come out of your mouth?
Yeah.
I don't even have to write anything. Right. Literally, what you just said.
That's a joke.
All I do is have to repeat that.
Right.
And it'll kill.
Yeah.
She knows. She's. I haven't even used this, but just 2 weeks ago, she was in the living room. I'm in the kitchen cooking, and the wife is at the table working on stuff on her laptop. And she knows when your food's hot, you blow on it. It's common sense now. Even at 2, she knows that. So I'm cooking. I'm like, oh damn, I'm hot. My wife jokingly goes, "Yeah, you are." And then you hear her from the living room, "Just blow it, mommy."
Hey, that's the kid.
I fell to the ground.
Yeah, see.
I was laughing so hard. She doesn't even know what she just did.
Yeah, that's the innocence of the. What do they say? The word, what comes out of the mouths of babes.
That's the kids say the darndest things.
Yeah,
like
dude,
that needs to come back.
Yeah,
That was a good show.
That
was a good
come
show.
back.
Yeah.
Jano, I knew you got some kids probably saying some hilarious shit at home.
Oh,
you ever
yeah,
get
no,
any of that? He's got some great
all
little
types
ones.
all types of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, see, I can imagine. And the thing is, like you said, they're not developed yet, so they don't even realize it's funny. They're like,
never know what they spit with
they're
kids.
just gonna say it.
You know what I'm saying?
She's only 2, so my wife didn't even follow her advice.
Yeah, right.
Wow.
Oh God.
She cracks me up though. She's on that guess what chicken butt cook right kick right now. Everything. Hey,
Damn,
guess
that's
what?
a classic. You're getting to
Guess
the
what?
schoolyard classics now.
Chicken butt.
Yeah. Yeah, I ain't got no children, so.
How old are yours, Jana?
10. I got 10, 4, and 1.
10, 4, and 1. You got a
10, 4,
busy
and 1.
household.
Yeah. I got a dog and a cat.
2 girls and a little boy.
Nice. Yeah,
Shout out to that
see.
boy.
Yeah.
But like I said, I'm done. They can't
I'm done
outnumber
too.
me.
I'm done too. I'm out the game.
Yeah, no more.
respect
Yeah, I'm
that.
out.
You
Yeah,
snipped?
I'm out the game. Huh?
You
Nah, I
snip?
ain't snook, but I'm out the game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know how to stop it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
This guy makes some cute kids too.
Oh man,
He definitely
for
does.
sure. But I'm done though.
I respect that.
Yeah, I don't care,
Waiting
I don't
for
care how
this.
cute they are.
Yeah, well, it's,
Yeah,
it's like these are getting expensive.
Yeah.
It's another one.
Now,
Just
not
a
even that,
bill
it's just
after
they
the
be
other.
bad.
Oh yeah.
They, you know
Well,
what I'm saying?
it's-
They be turning up.
well,
Gina,
yeah.
you perform at my snip and sip party.
Yeah, you know it. Turning up.
I'm gonna throw a party right before it goes down.
You're not gonna do it like the hockey player in the weekly warm up. You're just
Nah.
gonna take a hockey puck right to the nards.
Nope.
It's like, dude,
Nope.
I'll do that for free.
I'll go get a professional to do
Okay,
it.
I respect that.
With a knife.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
have
respect
For
that.
sure.
I still like the idea of having a roast
Yeah.
of me right before I go do it, like bust my balls before I snip them.
All right. Well, we're about to get into a really cool music review and a Zoom guest. So that's what we're about to get into, guys. So if you want to stick around for that, please feel free.
I'm here.
About to get into some music reviews and pretty much what we're used to on this show, right, Jana? Pretty much what we're used to. And right now, I'm just trying to get Instagram to load
Here's
so I
what
can
I'm gonna
send this
do.
invite. But what is up with the internet right now?
What is that?
It's rum.
Feel free to
rum?
have some rum.
rum.
Hey,
You can
Team
have it.
J-No, what
I
up?
can have rum.
What up with it, y'all?
I'll pull one up for you, buddy.
I can have rum.
He what are you?
Celiacs.
He's got celiacs. Shout out to
Oh, no way.
celiacs disease.
Celiacs. Yeah.
Well, we'll keep the rum away from you.
No, I
That's
can
good.
have rum.
That's
Oh,
what
wait,
he can
wait.
have.
Rum's
Yeah.
just made of sugar. We're good.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. There's just certain types of vodka. If vodka's corn, I can have it.
Produced by Bucks. What up?
What's up, Bucks?
I'll give him one.
Looks like I'm having a little bit of technical difficulties.
See, I haven't seen a chat this entire time. DJ Maglin's probably talking to us.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, if you want to go on your phone onto the YouTube and check that chat out, feel free. But I can't get anything to load right now.
Yeah, it definitely hit different, bro.
Cheers, salute, destravi, salanche, naru, prost, ngave.
No cat.
Bumblebee tuna.
All right, maybe I can just manually do this Zoom meeting right here. I need
That's a overproofed.
yeah, overproof rum. That's what you're drinking.
Nice.
That's what you're sipping on.
That ain't no joke.
Oh my god.
I hit it last time. I was like, woo.
And that's enough for me. Are you crying?
I'll be okay.
That ain't no joke.
I'm gonna have to figure out a different way to do this because this webpage won't.
Debbie,
load. Y'all seen
Tika. I
this?
see y'all.
Hey, I
What is
promise. This is a promise. I will never drink that ever again.
Yeah, that one was enough.
In my
It is
whole
hard.
life.
Oh, man. Yeah, she ain't
Jana,
no joke.
none for you tonight. None for you
Nah,
tonight.
I'm good. I'm
No.
good. Yeah.
Don't do it.
What is going on with this?
Oh, that was terrible.
If I can just get one page to load, we'll be on to the next segment, y'all. What is up?
Tika said tell KP that we've been buffering all night.
Really? So something is going on with the internet.
Yeah, so we've been buffering, yeah.
Interesting.
Who's the provider?
Xfinity, you know.
I'm gonna send a strongly worded email.
John, back when we were talking about fighting, DJ Maglin wants us to do a charity match.
You want to fight?
The two of us.
Okay.
You know what, guys? We're gonna break down. We're gonna come right back for part 2. Everybody,
Bet.
hang tight.
We
I'm
coming
gonna
right
clear
back,
this
y'all.
up. We're
Coming
coming
right
right back. Take a break. Get a drink of water.